Hello, my little crafty monsters. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody is fabulous. So, in today's fabulous tutorial, we are going to be making these adorable little Halloween cards. Halloween cards that you can just make and send them to your loved ones, to your coworkers, to your friends, to your sisters, you know, or you can make these as invites for a Halloween party. How cute would these be as a Halloween party invitation, right? I mean, forget all those store-bought ones, you guys. Make them. Look at how adorable they would look. So anyway, these are the cards that we are going to be making. And just so that you guys know, just an FYI, I need you guys to subscribe and hit that like button and also that little notification bell icon on the top, because, and I'm going to tell you why, because I'm glad you guys asked me, because I'm going to do a series, guys, of Halloween cards. There's going to be a series of 4 videos, and the 4 videos are going to be all of Halloween cards. So you definitely want to subscribe and want to be notified so that you guys don't miss out on that, right? Because you never know. You might like the other cards too as invitations. But anyway, so we're not going to waste any more time. Isn't this one cute with the little bow? She is adorable. So anyway, we're not going to waste any more time, guys. Let's get down to the desk and start crafting. So I will see you in a bit. Hola. So, like we were talking about the little cards, this is the first card of the little card series that we will be making. So there'll be other videos, like I said earlier, on different styles and different cards, and I'm trying to keep them to cards that are easy and that require very little materials. So in this tutorial, so let's not waste any more time. So in this tutorial, we will be needing some little googly eyes, and I have these little googly eyes that my best friend gave me, and she color coordinated it as well. And these are different kinds of googly eyes that I have. These are ones that I already had, and then all these colored ones are ones that my bestie gave to me. So in today's tutorial, because these ones are already black and white, in this tutorial we're going to make some pink ones, and we're going to do, what color is this? And we're going to do some blue ones. Whoa, this guy. So we're going to do some blue ones, and the reason why I want to do different colors because I want a variety. And then on the pink one, I think what I'm going to do is on the pink one I'm going to add a cute little bow on here, just to give it more of that little girl look. So we're just going to do it as we go. Okay? And then now you will need a label for the front on here. You guys can use any label die that you guys have. I'm sure that you guys have something on hand, and you guys could definitely use that. I am using these, oh, this guy's stuck. I'm using these labels here. Sorry about that. I'm using these labels here, and they're made by Sizzix. These are them here. And I love these labels. They just look really fancy to me. So I'm using this one here. As you can see, this is this one. So I'm using this one, and then I use this really bigger one so that I can cut a different color on the back. And what we're using to make that is we're using the orange, and we're using a purple. So we're going to go ahead and do the same thing. We're making the same color, so just use your scraps. If you guys want to use anything different, go ahead, feel free to use whatever you guys like. It's whatever your little heart desires. And then you also will need a piece of white paper, and that's going to be for the sentiment in the middle. Now, I'm sure that you guys have a bunch of Halloween sentiments that you guys could use. It doesn't even have to be this label. It could be any other label that you guys like. It doesn't really, I mean, anything will go with this, as long as you kind of keep it into the, you know, Halloween theme. You don't want something that's all floral and, you know, it looks all summery when we're not trying to go for the summer. So you will need some card bases. Now, if you guys don't know about card bases, there is a tutorial on our YouTube channel. and it's called Card Base Basics or Card Bases 101, something like that. But it basically gives you the whole entire information on creating the card bases, because you need a card base in order to start the card, right? And you will need a piece of paper. I'm using just a piece of regular white cardstock, and I believe that this is 65 pounds. I don't know which cardstock this is really, because I just had it laying on my desk and they get mixed up. I have so much cardstocks. So anyway, you just need a piece of white cardstock. It doesn't really matter. You want it, you're gonna distress it afterwards, just the way this one is. So I'm gonna show you how to cut this. You also will need your ink and your stamp for the sentiment. Okay, and you will also need some distress oxide inks, and I'm using the vintage photo, and this is just to dab on the edges, just to give it more of that, you know, more worn out look to it. So let's get started, guys. So we already have our card bases here. This card is so simple. You guys are gonna be like, what? So we know that this card base right here is 5.5 by 4 1/4, right? So we're gonna want this little mat here to basically be 5 1/4 by, we'll say, no, there we go again. There goes Jesse. So this is 4 1/4. We're gonna want this 4 inches. Okay, so you know that you want the paper to be 4 inches, and in length we are going to make this, I believe this one was 5.5, because we're going to be cutting it and then we're going to glue it together. You guys will definitely see. One more thing I forgot to tell you guys will need some adhesive. You will want some sort of a liquid glue for this, because you guys will definitely see why. So like I said, you will be cutting this, so you want this to be a little bit longer. So I cut the white paper down to 5.5. So let's go ahead and get our paper trimmer. Okay, and this is the handy dandy paper trimmer that I decided to use. Now I know you guys have a lot of paper trimmers, and you know, just use whatever you're more comfortable with, guys. So I'm gonna get the paper and I will cut this down to 4 inches, because we just want a little peekaboo of the card base to show. Okay, we're gonna make 2 of them just so that you guys will see, and then we're going to cut this down to, I said 5.5, but let's go a little bit higher. Let's go to 5 3/4. I'm going to definitely put that up on the description up here. So yeah, let's cut it to 5 3/4, so it'll give us enough wiggle room to look. And this one's 5 now. It'll give us enough wiggle room so that we can go ahead and tear it and not have to worry about if it's going to be fitting or not. Again, this one we're going to cut at 4, because we're going to make 4 cards. I know I could have cut this paper a little bit different and I would have got more out of it, but I was not thinking, guys. I'm just going as I go. So now we'll cut this one at 5 3/4, like I said. Extra wiggle room. I can't even say that. Jesse, stop trying to say it if you can't even say it. Oh my God, sometimes the beaner in me comes out. Alright, so we have this here. Put my little paper trimmer away. Now, there is no right or wrong way to do this, guys. Seriously, please do not feel intimidated. This is like a super simple card. This is supposed to be simple and fun, and even something that the kiddos could use. I mean, could do, except use the hot glue gun, which is another thing I totally forgot to tell you guys. You guys will need some sort of adhesive to glue on these little googly eyes. You want something that's going to be really, really strong. Now, you could use some Tombow, but that's going to take a while to dry. I like it to be fast and instant, so I'm going to use a glue gun. Okay? Let's see. So, like I said, there is no right or wrong way to do this. This is just basically going to sit like this, and we're just going to tear this. So the first paper, I kind of tore it like about, I would say, if I had to measure it, okay, if you guys want measurements, I know you guys are telling me, stop yelling at me, little monsters. So if you had to measure it, it's about a ½ inch. Look at that. And I didn't even I just eyeballed it. So now at this point, get the ½ inch and just tear. And we're going to use this side because the tear, I don't know, I just love the way the tear looks on that. So we're going to pile that on there. Now, don't worry about this unless you like the way this cut looks. But go ahead and get about another inch, ½ inch, and tear that one away. And just cut. That's all you're doing. Right? Get another one. And I did about 3 of them. Okay? Before I started doing the little spot where the eye is gonna go. Okay, so after I have 3 of these little bad boys like this, I know it doesn't look like very much, guys, but just bear with me, it's gonna get there. Then we're gonna get, we'll turn it this way because it's already kind of in an angle, and we're gonna cut this down. This, okay, and then this one, okay, because this is where the little eyes are going to be. I want the cuts to be going upward. Maybe I'll turn it. I like that cut, like this. And you can change it however you want, you guys. Seriously, this is your design. So feel free to alter it, change it, do whatever your little heart desires, my little crafty monsters. And this way, the kitties, I always say kitties, and I think like you guys think that I'm probably talking about a cat, but I'm actually talking about your kids. But and this way, the kids could actually join into the fun. See? And so it's basically going to look like this. Now, I know it's a little off on the paper, but don't worry, because what's going to happen is we're going to glue all this together, and then I glued this whole piece together, and then I glued it onto the card base. But I'm just laying it down right here like this because this is the way I'm going to want it to look. But before we glue this, we're going to have to hit it with Distress Oxide inks. So go ahead and do that now. Just grab your blending tool and lightly touch the edges. Trust me, you don't need very much on this because it's gonna stand out. Remember, the paper is white, so it's gonna stand out. This just kind of makes the paper, well, it's really the mummy's bandages. It just kind of makes it look a little bit more dirtier, more worn out. On this ones, you don't even have to worry about the bottom because the bottom's going to be glued, so just worry about the top and the edges. That's the part that's going to show. Okay? Like this. So now the next one, again, do not worry about the bottom part because that won't show. Just try to do the top and the sides. Whoa. See how that's looking, guys? Isn't that amazing? Now this one you will have to do the, well, actually, you know what? Let's do this. I'm gonna do the top, and then I'm gonna measure what eyes I'm going to use, and then I have to see exactly how much I will have to tear off of the for the little eye area. So continue to just go ahead and ink the edges, give them that weathered look. Then we're going to measure the little area for the eye. Let's glue these guys because they're all like all over the place. Let's start gluing these and getting them together. So just all I do is put glue on the very edge, right along the edge of the cut. You don't even have to put any glue anywhere else because it's just barely going to, so I want to center it. It's just barely going to touch the area like this, right? Okay, maybe I shouldn't be doing it on top of this card base. Okay. And then on the next one, we're going to go ahead and do the same. Just add a little bit of glue onto the edge of the rip. You don't need a lot of glue. Okay. And then I want to make this look pretty centered as I possibly can. And it doesn't have to be super straight because remember, this is a mummy and these are bandages. So be very careful. Like this area right here, I kind of got a little too much glue on there and the ink, it was starting to pick up the ink and you don't want that. Okay. Now this is the part where we're going to put the eye in. So I guess we'll just do it like that. We'll just go with it. Let's rip a little tiny bit more. Like that. Now we could go and ink this edge. Right? Just in case this shows. And then on this part, we won't really have to put a lot of glue anywhere but this little area. So we know from here on we could put glue. Just stop right there. Now I'm just picking this up because I want to see what I'm doing. Just to center it off. And then we got this like this. Okay. Then we're going to put some more glue on here. On the edge. And then we will glue this bad boy. Like that. So now we got the little mummy's face. Isn't that adorable? I know, I know. Okay. Now at this point, we're going to go ahead and glue this little bad boy onto our card base. Like this. And because we tore it, it's not going to be completely even, guys. Now, if you want it to be completely even, you guys will have to spend a little bit more time on when you're tearing it and stuff. But for mine, it's a mummy. So we don't really need to do a lot. Now, on this part, I went ahead and put a little bit of this liquid adhesive. Very lightly here and there. Okay. And then we're going to try to center it. Like that. Okay. Now, this is the fun part where you start to decorate it. Now, like I said, we're trying to keep these very simple so that if you have to make a lot of them. But now this is the part where you can put different eyes. See, like this one has big old eyes. I think I'm gonna use these guys. Look at that. That looks scarier, huh? I know. So we'll use that one for this little bad boy. And then we'll make another one and we'll use the pink one. So on this one, what I want to do is, sorry, I was pulling this back. So what I want to do is I want to put a little bit of glue. If it comes out. This little, oh, it's because I have to add another one. Duh, Jesse. Whoa. Well, it's kind of a lot there. Put some glue on that, and then kind of move it a little bit this way. Okay. Now we'll go ahead and put a little bit more on here. Like that. I like to let it cool off a little bit because I don't want it to melt the plastic. Okay, so now that we have the little googly eyes on there, isn't that cute? Everything's glued on. Now we just need to make the little label, and that is going to consist of 3 little steps of using this bad boy. So let's move this stuff aside. Oh, actually, you know what? Should we do this other one? Yeah, let's just do this other one so we could do. So once again, the way we did this was we're gonna go a little bit faster now, okay guys? So we just cut it. Right? Okay. Pick the side that you guys want to be your front. Whoa. Kind of edged the ink right there a little bit. It's because that's what happens when you go fast, guys. But I'm okay with it because it just makes it look different. So we're gonna go ahead and the tears of this paper absorb the ink. This is the part that's torn, and it absorbs the ink like really, really good. So see, like these are the tears. Watch. I don't know if you could see it on the thing, on the video, but it saturates the paper a lot more on the torn part. Okay. And we did 3. Right? So this one, let's tear it like that. Yeah. So ink the edges. Okay, then we're gonna go ahead and glue this little guy. Or this is gonna be the little girl. We're gonna do some eyes with the eyelashes on this one. So try to center this. Sorry. I had to let it go because my hands were full of glue and I didn't want this to get full of glue because actually, you know what? Should we use this one as the bottom? No, that's too low. That's way too low. So just line up these little bad boys like this. And then on this one, you're not going to need that much. You're just going to have to go from here to here with the glue. right? What did you do? Oh my god, Jesse. You put it on the wrong side. And I just messed up. Did you see that? I don't know what's been up with me lately. I really don't know. But I do know that I haven't been myself. Apparently. So now we just got a bunch of glue back here. Okay. But it's okay because we will be needing to put... We will need to put glue back there. So he can't even talk either. How about that? How do you like that? Okay, so this is the last piece on this little bad boy. Whoa, little sucker. He fell down. Alright. Center this guy. Like that. And then I'm going to get some glue and then glue the entire piece. Because it is time to glue him down. That's why I wasn't too concerned that I messed up and I put glue on the actual back wrong side. Because it was already going to be time to glue him. So let me stand up. I'm going to try to center him. But remember, he's bandages, so they're going to be all lonky and wonky. Lonky and wonky. That's a new word, guys. Use it freely. Okay. Let's bring out the little googly eyes that the bestie gave me. And we know that these two are pink because she put pink on there. Now, should we do these eyelashes? Should we do the eyelashes? Or should we do just the solid pink ones? Or should we do one of each? Duh. I likes both of them. Now, this one's is making it look cute and girly, right? But I feel like these ones make it look too cute, I guess. But I mean, I guess it could be cute. And these ones, these pink ones, just make it look scarier, I believe. So, me, personally, I'm going to go with the scarier looking ones for this one. So I'm going to go with these little bad boys, the pink ones. So we're going to get our little glue gun. Whoa. Put a little bit of glue right there. Now we're southern again. Let that cool off a little bit because we don't want to melt the little googly eye. Put a little bit on here. Now, I'm just getting the hang of this down glue gun. Oh, he said down. Okay, let that dry. And I'm not really digging it too much. So, I'm going to try to pick this up as much as I can. There you go. And that was just so you don't ruin your paper. There's a certain time when you're able to pick it up when it's kind of dry, but it's not too dry where it's going to tear the paper. And you got to know when to do it right on that moment. See, like this little tiny bit right here? That's going to have to just stay because if I pick that up, it's going to tear it. And even though I believe this paper is a solid core one, it doesn't have a white core, I'm still not going to chance that. Okay, so now I said I wanted to put like a little bow on him, on her. I don't know. I don't know what kind of bow to put. Should we do like white? Or should we do like a pink and polka dot? But then I feel like that's just going to be too much color. Let's try it. So, okay. So I'm probably going to use this ribbon to do a cute little bow. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. You never know. You never know. You might like it. Now, I don't like to tear off my ribbon from the spool until I actually need to. So what I do is, this is probably not the way you do bows, but this is the way Jessie does bows. And whoa, what happened? Okay, that didn't turn out right. It's because the ribbon went crazy. So that always happens to me. One of the little loopies is always bigger. So like I said, I'm sure you guys are going to make a lot more cuter bows than I do. But okay, and then at this point, let me get my little Tim Holtz. Cut this in an angle right here. And then cut this one. Let's go the same direction. Okay. Right? And then we'll just hot glue it right there. Whoa, Mr. Hot Glue Pen, whatever your thing is. He's a little crazy, seriously. I think you just have to get the hang of that one, but it's a little cray-cray. Okay, okay, so I think it's cute. I'm liking it. I don't know if you guys like it, but I like it. So, somebody told me that this was black and pink, so I'm hoping this is black and pink, but you know that I'm colorblind, so we're just gonna go from there. Anyway, so let's continue. Now, right here, I'm all taking my time, just lollygagging. So we will be needing our Sizzix machine, okay? I promise this video is already almost over, guys. Okay. Then we will be getting, let's see, our purple and our orange. And our white. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this like this. And then I'm going to put this little bad boy right here. So we're going to cut both of these at the same time. Okay. Oh my god, I totally forgot. I bought new pads. I don't have to be using these ugly ones anymore. How embarrassing is that? Well, it's actually not really embarrassing. It just goes to show how much I craft. That my cutting pads are so messed up. I'm gonna do 2 of each because we're gonna need 2. Okay, just get it over with now. I should have brought those out. Some smacking brand new ones. Well, we're going to bring them out on the next one, so. Speaking about the next one, you guys definitely don't miss out on the next video. The next video is going to be of this cute little witch's boot Halloween card. It is so cute. You guys definitely don't want to miss out. Okay, so we're going to put this right here and run it twice. Okay, one more time, ladies and gents. Let's get this little guy out. And I like to, if you guys don't ever flick these, I like to flick these like this, and that basically takes off those things. Now, whoa, sometimes you have the little, damn, you're going a little crazy here. Sometimes you do have the little stubborn ones, and I always use this little picker, whatever it's called. It's a picker. That's what we're gonna call it. And whoa, okay, you're throwing things around, little monsters. You guys are getting too crazy. Calm down. You guys are getting a little excited right here. It's like you guys ate a bunch of Halloween candy already, and it's not even Halloween. Okay, sorry about the shaking. There's nothing I could do about that part. Okay, put this aside. And let's put these little bad boys together. So then now at this part, we're going to stamp these little bad boys. But what I did was I inked them to give them a little, and you don't even have to put any ink on here because it already had it, you know? You have enough on there, so I just went ahead and, whoa, calm down there, sir. Just so it's all uniformed. We like uniformity. Ha! Uniformity. Is that even a word? It probably is. Alright. Grab our little ink. Ink up this little bad boy. Now, I'm going to have to put my big old circumference in front of the camera right here, or I might be able to do it. I'm trying to center this. You guys are not letting me. It's probably not centered. We're just gonna go ahead and blame it on you guys. We're gonna stick with that story. Okay, so go ahead and stamp your little sentiment on here. And then we're going to glue this little bad boy. Let's glue these guys. Okay. Now before I glued it, you know what I did to the other one? Was I grabbed some of this Spectrum Norm Sparkle. Now I haven't seen this anywhere anymore. I had my bestie Yahara gave me this. But I'm just doing this because now I just turned this into a glitter paper. Just gonna throw a little bit of glitter in there. Okay. Oh, haha, we have two. You guys are getting crazy. Now I'm not really putting too much in there. I just want a little bit of a sparkle. Okay, maybe we are putting a lot of it. Every time I open up my mouth, it always goes the other way. I'm just gonna shut up. How about that? Okay, so we're gonna put a lot of glitter on here. And then we're gonna get this little bad boy. And because I don't really want to mess with glitter, oh my god, with glue on these little intricate cut parts, I'm just gonna glue the middle part. This is all we're gonna do right here. Just glue the middle. Now this one is pretty saturated with glitter. So he's gonna look adorable. I don't know if you guys could catch this, but she's a glittering. Yes, she is. Now on these little sentiments, here, let's glue this one back on here. I need to pick this up and look at it, guys, to center it. Sorry. For some reason, we're not on our A game today, so I don't want to mess this up. Okay, so now that we have these little bad boys like this, what I did was I grabbed some dimensionals. These little foam guys. And I just cut them to long strips, like so. Okay. Turn these over, and then I just put one on one side, put the other on the other side, and then I mounted this one. Whoa. Oh. I had already taken that one off. Total not on your A game today, Jesse, are ya? I don't know, what's wrong with you? Okay, so now at this point we're going to center it and place this on here. Then we are going to put some glue on this little bad boy right here, and then glue him on the front. Now I want to glue this one a little angled and off. I like all my cards to be a little slightly different. Same elements, just a little slightly different. And then go ahead and do the same thing for this one. Grab your foam things. Center this little bad boy. I'm just eyeballing it. If it's not centered, it is a homemade card. Put some glitter on here. Why do I keep saying glitter? I need to put glitter somewhere, guys. I'm having a glitter. I'm fiending. That amount of glitter on this, obviously, was not enough. Oh my God, Jesse. I meant glue, guys. Put the glue onto the piece. Look, and there you have it. 3 adorable little mummy cards. So there you have it, guys. That's how easy it is to make these adorable little cards. I hope you guys... I hope... Oh my Lord. I have no idea what is going on with me, but I am like totally not on my A game today. I am so sorry. But anyways, I really hope that this inspired you guys to really get creative and attempt to make these little bad boys, because they're super easy. Did you guys see how many things went into making these little bad boys? Hardly nothing. And I can assure you guys that you already have these in your little craft rooms or in your little stashes. So, I mean, you definitely have all the materials that it takes to make these little bad boys. So, like I said, I hope that it inspires you guys to do this so that you guys could send them out to your loved ones, to your little coworkers, to, like I said, your sisters. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it for you guys. And don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button and that little icon notification. So, whoa, calm down there, so that you guys get notified the next time that I upload a video and you guys don't miss out, because you guys definitely don't want to be missing out on fabulous videos. So, see you guys next time, my little crafty monsters. Bye-bye. Mm-hmm.